I'm Riley Harvey for VCN, and this is your Thursday night PRT handicap race. We are set to do 18.2 kilometers. It's a number of laps. Very short, very fast. Canary Wharf course. Virtually no elevation on Canary Wharf. Anyone that's rode this will know it. After the start-finish banner, there is a small lump. Feels like a mountain when you're doing this course. You can just see it in the distance there. Very much, I think it goes to 6%, but most of that inertia gets you flying over there. And then we are off and underway. But yeah, we are looking forward to this race being very, very quick. It should be amazingly fast, and these guys are saying that they reckon it's going to be too fast for them to get an FTP upgrade, so we'll see how they go on with this. Just getting the chat menu up and running, so any of you guys out there in the virtual world who want to send us a message through, we are live on the chat, and we'll welcome any input that you've got. As we see, flying off the front there, that was Darren Ray possibly there. Catch up, is that quick? It is, it's Darren Ray. He's off the front there at 9.3 watts per kilogram. And we've got Mike Wareham, the Moon Riders, trying to catch up. Ollie Perkins, Kevin Unsworth, and Rob Stone. Rob Stone on last week's event. We had a flyer in on last week's event, a rider who did there. Wait, but we've got regular riders here. Darren dropping back a little bit in the pack there. The efforts up there. Tim Sinclair just jumping in and saying that he's loving the graphics. We have just done a new run for the VCN Team Time Trial Series 9. We've just done a new trailer for them, which is very nice. I'm happy with it. And other channel, but pretty good. Just pause there are typically tonight not working. So yeah, sorry, missed a few minutes there, a few seconds. Any of you guys out there in the virtual world who want to send a message through, we're open to chat now. The Johnsons moved forward there. Lead. Dylan in the back guy, Hepner, not mentioned. Mix and Rob Stone, who so going to briefly flick back through the crowds into the scenery once more. Back, I think. Way back forward. Very fast moving course, Canary Wharf. Poses issues for anyone operating a camera. Lovely course to look at. Different views, this nighttime style. See. Back there. But, Adam Drake right off the back there. Essentially had mishap at the start line. Power, but they're a good back off the last of the bot riders. You always recommend that when you're in the starting pen, just give your pedals a spin, make sure that your power's connected and playing in the top corner. start line. Worse than start gun goes. That there. Why aren't I moving? Why aren't my sensors connected? In this little lump here, it goes up just over 6.5%, but the inertia that you carry into that climb covers most of it. Legs pump it maybe just briefly out of the saddle, disrupts the rhythm. Mill there, one of our theme pace spots. The pace spots are put in there to help everybody get around the course, help everyone to find a rhythm. And Earl there is wearing the Take That Hill jersey, so not too far away this year is the Take That Hill event, which is a Purple Heart Home and ERL Echelon Racing League Homes event. Raise money for Purple Heart Homes, and should hopefully be coverage for Cheeseman. So we've got Cheeseman, Seamus Butler, Joyce Johnson, Sorby there in this pack that's so quick. On the front of this pack we've got John Cook, H there, Stevens, forward there we've got Greasley been coming a little bit of no man's land here. Now we've got Gary Taylor coming up behind, Corby Cheeseman, Masalotti, H, Ursula dropped off the back of the pack in front. She's got Dave Ogle in there. Dave there. Ollie Perkins, wheel of Adams there. Sutherland, far away from Anton Woods. Sutherland's a new rider to the event. Past. I hear dirt jersey trying to get back across to main pack front and now I think about 50 hours as they go course. I've just been commenting, I've got the rider name tags off tonight. I was doing filming for trailer I did. Sometimes in a fast moving pack like this it can be as much of a hint to lock off the names, lock off some of the action really, those rider name tags. Sometimes as well though. K2 let there. Kate, Team Lou jersey. Darren Ray also far ahead. Team Lou, some good team showings on the handicap events. Around to this little lump once again. 18 laps in total, but just bear in mind that my lap counter is for my rider, and very, very slowly. Going at lap 4 of 18. Quite a few more in than that. Kate's just lose this front pack gaps. Too long before lapping riders. We've got Matt Jones there, the Evans, Thomas Poniatowski of the Moon Riders. There he's wearing the Wharf Cancer jersey. Moon Riders wear regularly. Morris just front. Darren Ray still in the front group. Having some problems with his weight. Hey Darren. Seemed to be resetting in the app, so he was going in with his cap that he usually would carry, and then very completed 4, and it looks like they've solved that because he's in this front pack. Hope. So coming up now on riders. Wits about you to figure out who's who. Very rapidly changing. So we're with Poniatowski now. He's still in 7th position. And coming through on some of the laps riders. Checking up at the front there, we've got Bancross. Bancross, always a regular in these events. Johnson there at the front of the event, and Avenant as well. I think Avenant, they're not a regular on this event. You can see there in the top left-hand corner where the rider name is. Their power numbers are not turning red when you'd expect so. It's a handicapped event, so really anything much above 3.2 watts per kilogram should be turning your power numbers red. Might wear him now coming up front. I Hepner with him. Will Usher, regular organizer of these events, just out for a little while now, pending some investigation into his knees. Injured himself, so not going to be riding with us for a little while, which is a shame. Hopefully he's out there watching. Fast pace. This is Chris Bancross up on the front now. Chris wearing the bright orange jersey. Russo front as well. aerial view, giving a good look over the way that the riders are moving. See that picking up quite a big drafting advantage. Poniatowski on the front now. We do stream most Mondays the Moon Riders event. They've got a best of 12 event going on at the moment. So the Moon Riders Tour, 12 events, and your best 8 results count out of those 12 events. And that's happening every Monday. You don't have to have taken part from the beginning to join in with that, though. You can jump in at any point and take part. Guy Hepner's on the front there. Guy is a regular rider in the PRT handicaps. He's usually carrying over a 20 kilogram handicap. Weight increasing somewhat for these events. Rider there trying to get back onto the lead pack. I'm going to jump back a little bit and have a look at the next pack along. We've got Morris, Jordan Twiddy, Darren Ray, Anton Wouters, Sutherland and Jones. Oh, sorry, they're not all in this pack. Got a mixed pack here. Got Morris there and Jordan Twiddy. There's a big group of lapped riders with them. That is breaking off. Focused in on Morris, that rider in pink there. And he's just passed Darren Ray, rider in the Team Lou kit. Very difficult to keep track of riders now that the packs have amalgamated. Anton Wouters, 12th position. He's away from the pack that we were with a moment ago. And being chased down by Jones there. Evans, Kate Ouellette has ended up in a bit of no man's land, being chased by Ollie Perkins, but Ollie Perkins is blurred in with that big group there. There's Ollie in the GBR kit. We've got some Moon Riders in there. Might be the lead group that's just coming around there and lapping Kate. Jump on those wheels and enjoy some drafting benefit. The drafting benefit varies depending on what lap you're on. If you're on the same lap as the rider, you get full drafting benefit, but there was some issues with lapped riders being intentionally lapped so that they could help their friends when they were in crit races, etc. So did a little bit of tweaking to the drafting formula so that couldn't help happen. They potentially get lapped, then sort of jump on the pack next time around and drag their friend. Drafting benefits a little bit low. A little bit of back markers. It is a feature in RGT that you need to be aware of, that you basically, if you're coming up on a back marker, you need to be putting the beans in to go past them. If you're coming up on a pack and you don't really give it the beans, then unfortunately what can happen is that RGT can think that you're intending to sit on the wheel of that rider, and the algorithm can almost break you into that position, just stick you into it. See Rob Stone and Jonsson there coming together with still a big group here at the front. There's about 8 together at the front now. So they have only 4.7 kilometers left to go. This could be a big pack sprint here. As one of these riders decides to go early. Bone just sitting into the draft now. You can see in the top left hand corner he's drafting, saving 180 watts now. Poniatowski pushes through, and Bankrus just pushed through a couple of those back markers. Important attack points now when you're coming up on slower riders. Push on, and your rider that's with you, that's in competition with you, isn't as aware, then they can really get caught out. They can get stuck behind those back markers and get auto braked. Jonsson there going back off the front. Once again. Jonsson there just continuing to push on, going through these back markers, slicing through. Our rider that we're focused on at the moment, Rob Stone, just picking up the pace slightly, making sure he's not left behind. He's going with Chris Bankrus. Chris Bankrus got a fantastic sprint on him. Go with high power from a long distance away, and Rob Stone comes through now. The right tempo coming up that little incline. Once again pushing on, rolling the tempo. 3.1 kilometers left to go. Bankrus front, Mike Ware and Poniatowski. Still a group of 8, rising all these changes in tempo. Gap opening up back to Avenant there. Got back to Avenant. He's jumped onto the wheel of Stone. Mike Wareham. All the riders just jumping there, forming a baseline. Jonsson goes once again. Jonsson off the front. Big sprint there, 6.3 watts per kilogram. Stone not chasing yet. Reforming into a group. I have no once again on the front, not mentioned his name for a little while. 2.1 kilometers left to go. 2 more laps remaining for these riders. Jonsson still away off the front. And Bankrus goes. And that's Bankrus' deciding move there. Bankrus continuing to apply the power. Avenant's chasing. Avenant closing down the gap. Bankrus is closing in on Jonsson there. Avenant's back to his wheel. Avanan, I think, will be looked at in the post-race results there. Will Usher, the event organizer, does go through the results and check on everybody's powers, make sure that they're applying the correct handicapping during the event. The Bankeras and Janssen rolling through over the top of Avanan there. Janssen kicks on, Bankeras watching, sticking in the wheel, and this is into the final lap now. I think we're going to stay aerial for this because it's going to be very active going through this last section. Bankeras, keep your eyes on him. He's wearing that bright orange jersey. The camera's on him at the moment. Janssen just slicing through those fat markers in the red. Avanan coming through some big power now from a 18-meter deficit. Bankeras continuing steady, controlled power. Avanan's catching him. Avanan 7.36, just getting into the wheel. 400 meters left to go for Bankeras. And Avanan goes for it. Bankeras responding. Can't go with the power of Avanan there. Avanan around corner 1 to corner 2 and up to the finish line. Avanan takes the win there. Bankeras second place. Jonas third. That's Poniatowski, Mike Wareham, and then Rob Stone, followed by Caruso. Guy Hepner rolls over the line. Jordan Twiddy a bit further back. Good result for him tonight though. Jordan Twiddy is going to come through. Sorry, Jordan Twiddy is going to come through in 9th position. So it's 30 meters in front of Morris, and Morris possibly not realizing that they've two riders in front of him are targets. Comes through now, sprinting to the finish line. Morris through in 10th. Darren Ray, this is his best result for a while. He's coming through in 11th position. On a flat course, he's done well. Jumping back to Anton Wouters. Anton Wouters and Sutherland there, neck and neck. 100 meters left to go. Sutherland pushes on, opens up a small gap. 100 meters left. And no response there from Anton Wouters. Sutherland comes through to take the position. Anton Wouters comes through at 13th position. And Jones here flying through the roof. Jones is coming through in 14th position, above ahead of Gary Taylor. Gary Taylor in second position is closing him down there. Ollie Perkins, one of our youngest competitors, in 16th, just in front of Evans. Now Vassilotti and Kate Roulette coming through. Ursula being chased down by Andy H here. win from Andy H. John Cook coming through. Sorry, John Cook's still a little bit further back on the course. No, John Cook's through. B. Stevens now we're with. Losing my place in this fast-paced race. B. Stevens comes through with Ogle. Taking the sprint there from Cheeseman. Some bots as Adams comes through now. In a group with Shell. Adams there in the PRT. Shell wearing the Team Lou handicap jersey. Joyce Johnson in this group as well. As Adams pushes on and breaks away from Shell. Going to come through to take that position in 9 meters remaining. Shell comes through and Joyce Johnson last minute sprint to drop those bots. Back with Sorby. And Sorby wearing the jersey for Rose Beast Mode. Team supported by Rose Bikes. Over the line with a last minute sprint there. Seamus Butler now I think is our last real rider. Rode there in the TFC jersey. Seamus puts in a sprint for the line to drop those bots and comes over. Over 31 minutes. Our last live rider. That's a fantastically fast-paced race. Wow. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry the camera work was a little bit shaky at times. It's a hard race to keep hold of. There is a lot of shifting and changing, a lot of moving around in the event. But I hope you enjoyed it regardless. Hope you enjoyed listening to me waffle. That's us for this week. I don't think we've got any more events coming out this week, but we'll have Moonriders on Monday, their Heroica series, and then we are hoping to catch in a couple more events next week. On the Wednesday and the Thursday, we'll be back with the PRT handicap race. So keep an eye out, keep an eye open on the VCN channel, and we'll catch you all next time. You'll have a good evening. See you next time.